Welcome all you cool cats and kittens. It's not Carol Baskin here, it's TOTD F2 Season 3 Round 17 Japan. Let's go get it. We're going to be waiting, we're just waiting for everyone to join to join the league. So we have 15 including me. Couple of reserves. We have some commands in the chat as well, which we'll chat about later on. And you guys will get to decide driver of the day. Whoa, look at that. Just getting everything set up. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Out of that channel and log into this beautiful channel. Here as always, evening Jack, how are you doing? Let's give this a try, so I'm going to move over to my personal Twitch. And test if the commands work. And I'm buzzing for this. I've spent all day. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Jack. Let's have a look. See. Let's turn me down so you don't get. Is it going to work? Is Nightbot actually going to work? Clearly not. Try again. Yeah, not today. Mate, I've spent so long trying to get these working. And it's not. So we've got 3 viewers. I think one of them's me. But hello, shalom to everyone that's watching. Dashboard, there we go. Actually on the proper stuff now. Manage stream, there we go. I know the day that I've spent all day trying to get this to work, and that's the most annoying and the annoying thing about it. So I wonder why it's being funny. Let's get review. Add new. Into this. Into Strip Manager. I will have chat up, I promise. I'm literally just airing out. What's not going right? Let's go. Bam, bam. Oh no, it's a question mark. There we go. Now let's give it another try. Is it going to work? Clearly not. Why is this not working? trying all these out. They should be working. Got to make sure it's actually working. Should all be working, but yeah. Anyway, round 17 in Japan. We've got short qualifying. Well, full qualifying. No, full qualifying. 100% race for both. Hopefully, when these commands work, you should be able to see a bog standard setup. For this. Let's give it another try. So if I spell that right. Why aren't we working today, Nightbot? Come on. It worked earlier. Yeah. I think I spelled the strategy wrong though. Which makes it even worse. Right, but come on. Disable and enable. Timer should be there as well. I think people are already up. Oh, Damien hasn't readied up, so we're still waiting. Just waiting for. Don't worry, I will delete all this in chat. Delete message. Okay. But yeah, welcome to TOTD F2. It's the F2 branch of TOTD Devil Racing. And we have Damien readied up, so we're going to get going. How's everyone's evening doing? Sorry, there's a spam in chat with me. Trying to sort out these codes because it's not working. "19 drivers, yeah, I don't think everyone's joined. One less driver to crash, isn't it? There we go. Positive side of things. Let's invite. Love to see. So we're just loading in. Everyone's sorting out their strategies. 30 seconds in for this full qualifying. So is it Chi Man balls, or is it like Cheese Man? Like, how do you want us to try and pronounce it? Like cheese puffs. Evening, Kenzie.
Good evening, Stephen.
How are you doing?
Ooh, there's a lot of excitement in the air because this is one of my favourite tracks of the season.
See, it's one of my favourite tracks to spin on. So, round 17, near the end of the season. 4 races to go after this.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's still anyone's guess as far as where the championship's going to go. Championship standings, while you're on the subject. Adrian Solomon still at the top of the championship, 189 points. Ryan Sturman second with 142. Liam Hardman, 121. Nate Davis, 88. And Matt Goodyear, 86. That's your top 5. Constructors' Championship, it is a tie at the top between Carlin and Kramer with 359 points each. JDL's Virtuosi team, 334. MP Motorsport and Trident both tied on 288. BWT Arden, 262. Sauber Junior Team, 254. ART, 240. 210 for the Dams team, and Campos with 112.
Very, very, very close going into this last part of the season, which is what you'd love to see, because cars are going to push, especially with those F1 seats available at the end of this season. So yeah, transfer market's a done deal. So the drivers you see are mainly the people that are going to be staying with us for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially when we've got, especially when you've got a very strong lineup here this evening. But interestingly, we've only got one Prema in action tonight, that being Ryan Sturm in second place in the championship. He was at Campos before getting an offer from the Prema team.
Yeah, we saw a couple of movements between with the managers shuffling their teams about and stacking that reserve drive for those F1 guys. As an F1 guy, you're a bit scared though, aren't you? If the guy that you weren't really panicked about and not in your reserve team, second is now your reserve driver. You're definitely checking your mirrors and driving a bit cleaner.
Yeah, but you're always going to have that pressure on your shoulders if you're an F1 driver racing in F2. There's always going to be that pressure to showcase that you still have what it takes to be up there with the very best.
Oh yeah, definitely. But now that the transfer window's shut, you can breathe a tiny bit. But there we go, Scartrix, 141.6 so far, provisional pole. Let's someone that impressed you last week. We're going to ride on board with, which is Hayes. So Stacey,
yeah.
let's see how she does.
She's definitely one. She was definitely one of the. And I said it last week. You get one shot to make a first impression, and her teammate just dominated in the ART.
Yeah, they definitely did. For their first starts into this league, they flew through. They finished in the points both races, consistent, clean, and kept up with one of some of these quick boys in this league.
Yeah, absolutely, and Scar especially managing to get a podium in both the feature race and the sprint race.
And there he is as well, he's still on pole. So yeah, Stacey there with a 152, a bit off the pace, maybe a mistake.
Yeah, who knows what will happen. And there we go, he goes faster again, 140.921.
Jack in the comments saying Carly need to do something here today. Yeah, they did have a gap, and now it's slipped into a neck and neck battle with P1 P2.
Yeah, I say that's a good time there from to focus. That's John Muirhead. He's one of the reserve drivers. 43.3. That puts him fourth at the moment.
We're going to go on with NRG Shrek. Another reserve for today. Let's see what time he can do.
Yeah,
that's look as quick as...
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so that's Nathan Smith, the Sauber Junior team. Across the line, 44.8. He's fifth place at the moment. I think that's a very respectable time. But yeah, with that time that Scar managed to pull out of the bag, he's going to be a tough guy to stop today.
Oh, 100% is. Yeah, I'm going to go on board with Sean, see what time he's doing. No person has a certain time. I found an interesting fact about Liam, so TOTD 19 Liam. He's just picked up the game. He hasn't raced an F1 game.
Mm-hmm.
I only started a couple of weeks ago. And he's getting pretty quick.
Yeah, that's actually Liam Hardman. He's third in the championship, and considering he only picked up the game a few weeks ago, he's already made a huge impact and he's already in the hunt for the championship potentially.
really is. I've raced him myself in a 5-lap. He's win. He has a good knowledge of setups as well.
Yeah, and that's definitely the sort of driver you want for these to be up there with the top teams. Somebody that's great with their setups and just a strong driver all around. As Sean comes across the line, 42.071, just under 700ths shy of Stacey. Stacey's third, Sean is fourth.
I think is it top 4 that are TIR guys?
No, because second place is Matt Goodyear.
Oh yeah. So I'm just trying to sort out. Spent the whole day trying to make sure that these commands work, and for some reason they're not. Let's see. Let's go for rear eyes. Having that. Surely an outlap. It's going quite slow. Is there a glitch in the game? Because Matt Gree has gone from 2nd to 11th on my screen.
Yeah, I've just noticed that as well. That is bizarre.
Because if so, that's a big old gap at the top. Well, just over a second gap. It's one of the biggest gaps that we've had recently.
Well, fingers crossed he manages to fix that issue, and yeah, so that's bizarre. Because what has happened here is so you was on a lap, and now that lap's been invalidated, so he's going to come.
Validated.
He's going to come back in and get that
So
sorted.
we're going to go forward. Rahul hasn't posted a lap yet, so we'll see what he thinks. Hasn't scored points either. This is the race where I'm backing to get points. Challenging track, well, I know, but I believe he's going to get points.
well, the way to look at it, he's probably one of those drivers that's just looking to gain some experience before thinking about pursuing points finishes.
Just having an update, it's all dry, both races, and all qualifying, so no slipping, sliding about wide there from that hole there. Let's go on board with Justin Hyam. Let's see how he does. There's 17 minutes left of qualifying. Let's see if anyone's on any weird and wacky tyres. We've got Basher on mediums, Liam on mediums as well. Same with Ryan as well. also have NRG Shrek Nathan on those mediums. Setting themselves up for the sprint. Oh, can you see that? Well, hello to everyone that is watching. This is TOTD F2. We'll be with you all night. My name's Steve. Kenzie's in and out. Yeah, you get new tyres for the first race, but you also get you have to use your tyres that you use for qualifying here for sprint. If I'm not wrong. If I'm not mistaken, that is. I feel like I'm really quiet. There we go, we are back. Sorry, I just had technical issues. Just dropped in, literally straight back in. Liam's gone into the pit. He's put it in 5th with a 152.7. But yeah, how's the TOD F2 community doing? How's everyone's night going? I'm trying to get commands up so then you guys can... from the lobby. Let's try and find him again. There he is. Bam. Yeah, see what time Ryan can do. He's currently on a 144.5. Let's see if he can improve. He's out of fuel, running out of fuel, so he won't be doing a better time. Who hasn't? Let's see how Adam does.
That is never ideal when you end up encountering technical issues.
No, it's not. It's not fun. I'm not having any luck this side with commands that I've just... I spent the whole afternoon making commands for the chat to use, and online, the Nightbot that I've used isn't working and not recognising the chat, so it's great fun.
Yeah, that is very... That's definitely not ideal, but nevertheless, we just got to soldier on as I often do.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's Goodyear back up.
There we go, Adam. Yeah,
Goodyear back up into second place, 41.7. And Sean looks like he's just been typing the session. Oh, hang on a second. Is that a
retirement on track?
I think it's a retirement on track, and I think he's actually crashed.
Let's have a look. We'll go around with... Oh, we haven't got...
I think what happened there was I think he lost it on the exit to the spoon curve, and ended up in the wall.
not what you want to see. So easy to spin here, as I found out like multiple times.
And we've had another crash. It's Steve Broadbridge. That's that's the MP Motorsport team. He's lucky to have avoided the wall there. Yeah, he lost it he lost it on the exit of Dunlop curve.
Yeah, I'm just seeing on board with CR7 Nation. Doesn't look pretty. So 2 retirements in qualifying. 10 minutes left. Well, 10.5 minutes. Coming up to 10.5 minutes left in qualifying. We'll have a 5-minute break, and then we will be going back to the feature race, which I'm buzzing to see. I'm definitely calling a safety car though.
That would not surprise me. But like I said at the start of qualifying, this is one of my favourite tracks, mainly because of the moments that we've seen on the track over the years.
We've had a load of championships decided here as well. Most famously the 2016 of Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, absolutely. This track. Well, the Japanese Grand Prix in general, it's the Grand Prix that has actually decided the most championships out of any Grand Prix in history. And the most recent of which was, I'm pretty sure it was 2011, when it was Sebastian Vettel after a fairly dominant season.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton won here in 2016 as well, I think.
Lewis Hamilton hasn't actually won a championship at the Japanese Grand Prix. It was actually Nico Rosberg that won in 2016 at the season finale in Abu Dhabi.
Which race am I thinking of?
Oh, you're probably thinking of either Abu Dhabi 2014 when it was Hamilton and Rosberg again, double points on offer for that race, or Brazil 2008.
Oh, 2014 even, sorry.
Yeah, so 2014 was Abu Dhabi as well.
Damien still hasn't posted a lap time yet, which is an interesting tactic.
Yeah.
And we've got another retirement as well.
Oh, and as we see that, Damien's actually now coming out onto the track.
There we go. We'll ride on board, see what he can do.
I say Scartrix. That's I'm pretty sure that's your brother Philip Harris.
This league is a bit weird, isn't it? We've got Harris and a Steve Harrison.
Yeah.
So it's a mix of all three.
And then you've got a handful of Matts as well. You've got Matt Ashman here, Matt Dixon commentating on the other side for the F1. And with regards to the F1, I did the maths. earlier today, and Ferrari only need to outscore Mercedes by 22 points today to secure the Constructors' Championship because of how far ahead they are in the championship.
That's mad numbers, isn't it?
Well, I mean, especially with the new system, the new point system that went into place this season. Now, you've still got 25 points for the win, but there's also a point on offer for pole position, and of course you've got your usual points for your fastest lap. So
Interesting thing with the fastest lap as well. If you're out the top 10, you get 2 points.
yeah, absolutely.
So even if you are running dead last, you get a fastest lap.
And judging by, I was about to say, judging by Damien's helmet, I'll just run on board with him just now. Judging by his helmet, he still thinks it's Halloween.
He has been having some scary drives recently.
Any excuse to make yourself stand out from the crowd?
Yeah, definitely. Imagine trying to rock that. But here we go, still on board with Damien, see what the lap time he can do. 1:49 is the lowest time we have so far.
So I want to get your thoughts on this. It's one of the biggest stories of the week in the world of Formula One, with Sebastian Vettel not going to be at Ferrari next season, and Carlos Sainz, interestingly, is the one that's going to be taking his slot.
I think that's a nice move from Ferrari for Sainz and taking that risk. Has a bit of untapped pace about him. Shame about Vettel. I don't think he's going to go to Renault either. So I think this could be his last season in F1, and I think that's the general consensus.
Well, if he were to retire at the end of the season, because we've started to see contracts getting signed, not necessarily on the driver's front, but contracts signed by the various racetracks across the world to get some form of racing back up and running.
Liam going faster as well, now in P3.
Yeah, he's a couple of tenths up at the moment. He could knock his teammate off the front row.
He's out of fuel, so I think he's going to pit this lap. Let's see how Jeff's doing. In 30.
Yeah, Liam's dropped about half a second. Yeah, Jeff's about 3/10 down at the moment. There we go. Oh, how's about that? That's Shrek. I believe that's Nathan Smith, I believe. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's NRG Shrek. That's Nathan Smith. Over a second quicker than his best time. And what does he get? He gets a 43.2, but interestingly, the lap doesn't count.
Now he's invalidated and he's out of fuel as well, so he's going to have to pit. So that 143. 143.6, wasn't it?
I think that would have put him close to the top 10. He will be gutted about that. And we've had a spin from from Trevor Thorne.
That's one of the sorry stories to hear about this league. He's gone from having a permanent seat to being a reserve driver.
Oh, and he's got a lot of front wing damage as well. So I think that's qualifying over for him. He'll be starting at the back of the grid without a doubt.
So I'm going to ride on board with Ryan. Let's see how he does. Currently in 12th. Liam's also retired from the session. I think, yeah, we've got a couple of people retiring in the pits. Well, apparently a couple of people going AI around. That will definitely be looked at later on, especially if people have clipped it.
And Ryan, he manages to go faster, 42.6, puts him 7th.
Anyone else out? Let's see if anyone else can improve. Damien's out. No, he's going to be pitting.
Rahul's retired.
So I think, yeah, 8 seconds. Here we go.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to see. Nathan Smith, he's just run out of fuel. That's going to be a long trip. That's going to be a long trip back to the pits. He's just going through the S's.
Sector 1 as well.
Like I said, that is going to be a long trip back to the pits for him.
It's a tiny bit embarrassing as well, isn't it, when everyone's in the pits waiting for that 5-minute break and you get to see one card trundling along.
Yeah. But nevertheless, that's it. Unless Ryan can somehow make up 1.7 seconds.
Who knows, this is a flying lap. Oh. Edge of the seat stop.
No, he's half a second down. That's it then. That's it. It is Philip Harris on pole position.
NLG Shrek might take pole. You never know. You never know.
I was just having a look at the clock. What's going to come first? The clock hitting 0, or Shrek actually, or Smith actually coming round to finish the lap?
I think he's got to finish the lap. It's going to be quicker than going into the pits. Saying that though, you might as well put his pit limiter on now, because he's probably go quicker.
Yeah, he'll make it. He's going to make it. So that's Philip Harris on pole. Matt Goodyear in second. His teammate Liam Hardman in third. Matt Ashley, he'll be very happy with that in fourth. And then you've got Stacey in fifth. Another strong performance from her. And then you've got Sean alongside her in sixth. Ryan seventh. Nate Davis eighth. And there he goes.
Crossing line in 16 for flying lap. There we go. So we're going to have a little 5-minute break. In that time, I hope to actually get this sorted, because I've spent all afternoon making sure it worked, and now
Of the commands are, I'm guessing, for the Twitch stream, if I'm right in saying.
Yes, they are. Yes,
Ah,
and when they work, they should.
it's not something I'm familiar with. Trying to get the commands into the stream.
Yeah, well, I learned how to do it the other day, and then I practiced it earlier, and it was all working, and now it's just been like, nah, you know what? We're not gonna work today. And it's like not gonna work now, and it's like, oh, cool. Just make sure you're working.
So, Ryan Recordox in the stream chat saying sending it. I hope.
Yeah, we these guys are. NRG Shrek there wasn't sending it. He ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
Don't have a game in our category. All right, let's sort that out. There we go.
Was it just as well he pointed that out? Thanks very much for that, Ryan.
Have everything like set out perfect, and then for it then just to go. Actually, you know what? I'll do my own thing. So, oh, I thought someone readied up then. Everything's enabled. Send a message across. So we've got a 5-minute break. So we will get both me and Fraser back within that 1 minute to give a 1-minute warning. Yeah, whilst we've got a break, let's find out how's everyone doing. How's everyone in chat doing?
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be good to hear. And one thing I would like to hear from the viewers, if you were in charge of finding a replacement for Sebastian Vettel, if not Carlos Sainz, who would you have chosen as Leclerc's teammate for next season?
What would your choice be?
Well, I actually mentioned it on I actually mentioned it on our new talk show Talking Points. In my section called Fraser's Five. My choice would have been either I would have had somebody like Giovinazzi from Alfa Romeo, or I would have gone for Schwartzman or Mick Schumacher from the F2 Prema team.
Good chat. Oh, see, I wouldn't have gone for an inexperienced driver because you've already got Leclerc, who hasn't only a couple of Leclerc even who hasn't had a couple of races, only a couple of seasons. Here we go. We've got Damien readying up, so we're gonna get lights absolutely. Someone in the chat, icy Holt Viper saying Grosjean. That would be
yeah.
That'll be it. That.
And Constant Jack, that's Jack Smith saying Hulkenberg would have been his choice to get Hulkenberg back onto the grid. That's an interesting choice.
It's a solid shout. But can for a big team like Ferrari risk having a driver that hasn't had a podium? In the last couple of years, or last 10 years that he hasn't had a podium.
Yeah, and he was very close in Germany last season, and we all saw how chaotic that race was.
It really was. To do a Bottas run, yeah. But I couldn't risk having I wouldn't have a big team like Ferrari. I couldn't have someone that can get podiums. So it's a risky gambit for Carlos Sainz as well, really.
Yeah, but with how consistent his performances have been for McLaren, especially that podium he got in Brazil. Granted, the podium was actually after what happened with Hamilton's incident.
He's one of those that will push to. Oh, sorry, I've cut you off. But he's one of those that will push himself into. No, it's not a lobby restart.
It's just more Codemasters technical issues. Oh, there we go, at long last.
I think Damon's left, so we're gonna. Damon's
yeah,
left,
we are getting a lobby restart.
Would love to see lobby restart for Saturdays.
Yeah, it has been a while since we've had a lobby restart in the Formula 2 lobby. But it is a bit problematic as it just causes a little bit of havoc with the with how the grid is going to get sorted out, because at the end of the day, realistically, you need a clean run through the entire session just to be able to get everything through without without any issues. And looks like Jack Smith just informed us that we
2 weeks ago, yes.
2 weeks ago. Oh, that would have been Singapore.
It was, and that was a long commentating night.
Oof, yeah, I'm definitely no stranger to long commentary sessions because way back at the start of the season, I ended up having to do 2 races on commentary on a Sunday, one at 5 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. So I ended up with two. Two races of commentary that night, and the first race I commentated on that night, it was just action packed all the way. That it just left me relatively burnt out.
Literally chatting. I've apparently got the record for the longest TOTD stream. We hit that Singapore. The Singapore race was that long old one, and then it got to like quarter to midnight, and it was like, well played, boys. Like that was a good running, good innings from everyone.
Are you in? Yeah, that's me in the lobby now. I say, fingers crossed we don't end up in that position again anytime soon.
Hopefully not.
But of course, for those that are not familiar with how this restart system works for the F2 division, how it works, it's just the one race in this lobby, the 100% race for the future race. Shrek, Nathan Smith, I was as I say that, wondering how's this going to work out. Right, so how this is going to work for those that are new to this, how it's going to work is. It's a custom grid for this first lobby for the race, the feature race, where it will be the qualifying order from the qualifying to set the grid for the feature race. And then once this feature race is out of the way, the results will be taken into a second lobby where they'll need to do essentially a 5-lap a 5-lap feature race where everyone needs to retire from that race to get the sprint race sorted, and of course that sprint race will have the top 8 from the feature race reversed. 3 laps. Thank you for the correction, Jack Smith.
But yeah, so we're just waiting for everyone to load back in, and then we shall get racing. We've got 18, so we're still waiting on shortly 4 drivers. Matt Ashman's just reloading the game now. So should get going. Ooh. Or be streaming for an hour and just stay for an hour. Which is quite nice. Quite cool. And all that work, so all those commands that I put in, apparently Nightbot's down for this evening, so I had the driver standings and everything that so everyone could see. Type in a command and you would have seen it. And then yeah, it's not working, so joys of spending should be back online. Let's give it a test.
So, and then you've got people like me on the media side of things, still plowing away at the highlight reels. I'm on to round 13 was Belgium. I've just finished round 13 today. I'm on to round 14, which is Italy. Then I've got Singapore and Russia from last week.
Oh, nice. That's just me in the chat trying to see if it's working.
Yeah. And then of course I'll have this week's race to do, and then from there it'll be onto the F2 season long highlight reel.
That's gonna be a long old shift.
Yep, but it's something that I'm no stranger to doing, given the fact that I run my own YouTube channel. Yes, and one thing I'm going to be doing on my channel later this week is I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming Doom Eternal on PS4, and I'll be streaming that straight to my YouTube channel.
Oh, nice! There we go. It's working. It's working.
Hallelujah! Finally.
So you have constructors with all the constructors in their points, where they are with their points.
Yes, so yeah, that's it in the chat there.
Oh yes, boy! And there we go. And there's our YouTube.
Our
it's
our
actually
YouTube
working.
Yep, someone's a happy bunny.
That's it. I'm sorted for the rest of the night. All we need now is 5 safety cars, and we're good. Is drivers working? Because
I don't think it is.
oh, it's driver. It's driver. Let me edit it. Let me edit it. Drivers. Submit.
Ah, there we go. I got it.
Bam! That's an afternoon's worth of work there.
And Nathan Smith clearly happy. Hey, P20, let's go!
Oh, there's chance to go up the standings as well. If you get exclamation mark points as well, it shows the point system and how it's done. Also, little thing, if you go track info.
There we go. So yeah, so it's 5.8 kilometers, which is 3.6 miles, 18 corners to get through, and then your race lap record was Lewis Hamilton last year. But that was in Formula One though. I won 39.83. Could we see the TOTD F1 boys try and break that record tonight?
But here we go, everyone's ready up. We are gonna get racing.
Yep. And talking of the TOTD F1, they're just I think they're just about to finish their 5-minute break. Anthony Bauer on pole position in that race. Yes, yes, it's muted, but I've actually got the F1 stream on my laptop while commentating for the F2, so that way I can keep track of both races.
Yeah, that's a good shout. So there we go. If you want to see get the Twitch for the TOD F1 guys, it's literally there. Exclamation mark F1, and you'll get the hyperlink, and you can go give them a look after this race.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because like I mentioned in qualifying, if Ferrari outscore Mercedes by 22 points, then Ferrari once again constructors champions.
If only they could do that in real life.
Yeah, because they haven't won a constructors championship since what, 2008?
Yeah, I think that's it. Which is absolutely mad, considering they're one of the historical teams of F1.
Yeah, absolutely. The history that Ferrari have.
Did you know it was Enzo Ferrari went up to the guy that I forgot the Lamborghini guy's name, but he was like, "Oh, you build really good tractors, but you'll never beat my my Ferrari." And then the Lamborghini guy was like, "All right, cool, let's see," and then built, and that's where the Lamborghini hypercars became a thing.
That I did not know.
But imagine that though. Imagine that going, haha, you've got a good tractor, but you can't beat my car. And now they're going, haha, we've got a fast car.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, if I mean, dream cars for me. If it wasn't an Aston Martin or a Ferrari, yeah, I would definitely say a Lamborghini. And Jack Smith pointing out, I think you can actually see on the bottom right of the screen, the cars are actually just jumping.
Maybe they've seen that Nightbot's working and it's they're as excited as me.
Well, that's probably one way to. Nathan Smith in the chat. Yes, I won't repeat what was said because there might be kids watching for all we know.
Yeah, we haven't got mature filter on either. I've learned how to do that as well. I'm literally becoming a Twitch god, you know. Oh, there we go. That's a better remark. Oh, please don't be another lobby restart.
I really hope that's not the case. We've got Damien first to ready up.
Oh, there we go. It's always scary when we have a break. It's like, oh, we're gonna get a restart, or are we actually gonna be okay?
I think we might be okay. And there we go.
We've got the formation lap.
Formula 2 show jumping. So there you go, 30 laps of this 3.6 mile circuit. So while we're going around for this formation lap, let's run through the grid very quickly. You've got Philip Harris, there he is in the Campos on pole. You've got Matt Goodyear alongside him in second, Liam Hardman in third, Matt Ashman fourth, Stacey Jade in fifth, Sean sixth, Ryan seventh, Nate Davis eighth, and then you've got Bodley Wild, that's Kai Wildy. Then you've got Tifosi, that's John Muirhead, Dave Broadbridge, Rahul, Jeff LeBlanc, Justin Higham. And then you've got CR7, obviously no doubt a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, Jimbo Tim. And then you've got Shrek, that's being Nathan Smith, who we mentioned earlier. Chi-Man's Balls, that's Ben Nacho Cheeseman.
It's such a cool name.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you've got Damien Lightoller and Trevor Thorne rounding up the grid. So you've got Ben, Damien, Trevor, Jimbo, Justin, Jeff, Kai and Ryan. They are all on soft tyres. Everyone else is on mediums.
So you guys can see. We're going to our Bash's left again. The best Wi-Fi connection. We're going to be on the position change so we can see who can win.
So technical issues galore, and of course there's one mandatory pit stop to be made in this feature race for the Formula 2. There's always a mandatory pit stop for the Formula 2 feature race, but you've got to wait until at least lap 6 for that mandatory pit stop to count. Because we had a disqualification last week for somebody not doing their mandatory pit stop.
Yeah, they went for the pit stop but did it early and got disqualified for it. If you put ! pit strategy, you'll be able to see the strategy that these guys should be doing. If it works.
Oh, wrong
! Yeah.
Yep. You know what time it is? Here come the lights, and when they go out... Oh, I was a bit too early to get started, but nevertheless, here come the lights, and when they go out, it'll be... race time in Japan! Phillips had a good start. See what's happening. And, Liam, where did he come from? He's already into the lead!
Can we keep it clean?
Looks like it is relatively clean. And oh, Justin's plummeting down the order. Oh, yellow flags already. That's Nathan and Justin.
Oh, not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. He's down 5.
Luckily, no front wing damage, which is the crucial thing.
But Liam had a blinder at the start, up 2 positions from 3rd.
That begs the question, what did he have for his breakfast this morning? And that's one of the Tridents! Well, that's Ben Cheeseman out of the Dunlop curve.
Oh, into the wall.
Not what he wanted. Doesn't look like the pit strategy thing is working on the chat.
I've spelt it wrong. That's why. It's been a long day, boys. It's been a long day, chat. Sorry. But here we go. We're entering lap 2 now of this Japanese Grand Prix. Liam with the fastest lap, of course, because it is that first lap.
Yeah, and Damien already.
We've got Philippe right behind Liam there.
Damien already in the pits.
5 seconds as well for
speeding in the pit lane.
There we go. If you give pit strategy a go again, it should pop up. Spot it correctly this time. But here we go. Philippe on the back of Liam.
There we go. So 8 to 13 laps for the softs, 17 to 22 laps for the.
If you started on the mediums, and then wet feature race, wet to the end.
Yeah.
Nice dry race.
So the tyres will be around the 70% mark, and the sprint race should be around the 50% mark. Someone's done their research.
That's my afternoon.
That would be a fun thing to incorporate into the F1 series.
Yeah, we're trialing it out this week, and then in the F2, it's going the opposite way round. Instead of trying it out on F1, we're trying it out in F2, and then pushing it up to F1 next week. So a load more work for me during the week. But here we go, top 3 battle within a second. So
yeah, that's
first.
Yeah, that's Nathan Harris is going to try and have a go at Liam Hardman into turn 1. Brakes a little later, cool as you like, and he's into the lead.
He's going to get the top back. There we go, Philip.
Just like that. I wouldn't be too surprised if Philip, after that sort of, after performance like that, not just from performance in Russia last week, but also we've got let's say showcasing what he's made of here tonight. I wouldn't be too surprised if he ended up getting an F1 contract next season. Never mind an F2 contract.
If Liam can set up his car like this, and Philip's well pulling away as well there. But Liam being able to set up the car as he does, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes that manager role and going into helping people set up their cars. Talking about setups.
That would definitely be beneficial for him if he decides to take on that managerial role.
There we go, and he's just been passed there. Dropping back. Let's see. Oh, Sean getting passed by Hayes there. Let's see if he can get this pass.
Sean and Stacey battling for 5th place.
Everyone's really close.
Yeah, Sean's got the RS. Sean's got the RS on there.
So is Stacey though.
Stacey on
Stacey
there.
had it on Matt.
On Matt Ashman there. So that cancelled out Sean's DRS.
Fraser, if you had to be, choose to be one commentator, who would you be?
Ooh. Past or present?
Either. You choose.
Ooh, that's a tough one. But I mean, if anything, I'd probably have to go with Murray Walker, just because of how iconic he is. And there was even a point when I was younger, with me doing my commentary over the races. My family actually said that me and Murray Walker would just be the dream commentary team.
That would be an amazing pairing. And Murray Walker, yes, 100% the show, isn't it? The voice of Formula One, as he was known as.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Here we go. Still close battling. Liam's got back a bit more. Strong. A bit of oversteer there.
But look at this. Oh, hang on a second.
Matt out there.
Stacey, wait just a minute. Where did that come from?
Oh, a bit of contact between Matt.
Stacey through the S. Are you kidding me?
I think that was because of a mistake by Liam with snap of oversteer, so Matt had to go out wide to avoid, the inside to avoid contact, and Stacey was like, there's the open door, I'm going to go through.
Just lick the stamp and just say
Rahul
thank you very much.
Here we go.
Very well.
We're going to fight that back. This is going to be a very close battle.
Very well played there from Stacey. I mean, through the S's as well. That's definitely, that's definitely not somewhere you see overtakes happening very often. But she saw the opportunity and she went for it and absolutely nailed it.
When cars are parked there, it's quite an easy car, so I don't think it's really an overtake for the week. Oh, Nate is closing in on Sean.
Well, look at that. We've got Liam, Stacey, Matt, Sean, Nate. So five car train, all battling for third place. Matt Ashman right on the back of Stacey. Meanwhile, DRS going to be wide open. He gets alongside. Is he going to make the move stick? And Sean's right behind him. Wants a piece as well. Matt back through into fourth. Cool as you like. And this has got to be very advantageous.
Wide line there from Sean as well.
Very advantageous to Liam, because with these four battling over fourth place, that's allowed Liam to start pulling away from them.
Liam's a bit of a lucky boy tonight, isn't he? Going up first, but then dropping back down to his starting position of third. And the battle between 6th, 5th and 4th. He's gaining. You love to see that. You see a nice little train behind you. You're laughing because you know that no one's going to overtake. Nate's also closing in again on Sean in that DRS zone. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, but of course there's only one DRS zone on this track, and that's down the main straight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so a bit of a while yet. It would be nice to have a DRS zone here. This would be quite nice.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see what happens as far as the DRS is concerned around 130R.
There we go, Nate lifting off in that turn there. You can normally take that line flat out, especially if you're in you've got your setup right. Stick to the road, you fly through there. But,
absolutely,
a little lift
cards,
off,
right?
so losing a tiny bit of time to Sean.
Stacey had the DRS on Matt, but not quite close enough to make any sort of impact. Matt goes wide, and Stacey almost goes into the back of him.
It's this battle that we're going to have at the moment.
Absolutely, you never know what's going to happen. And that's
right on that gearbox of Stacey.
Yellow flag sector 3, that I believe was it was Broadbridge at the Casio Triangle.
There we go. We're going to see a move.
Wouldn't be too surprised if we see a
bit
move.
Sketchy there from Nate, or a bit of snap of oversteer from Sean there.
Almost into the back of Stacey in the process. And we've got I believe that's Trevor, I think. I might be wrong on that one. Yeah, it's Trevor on the exit of the S's. He's already being lapped.
Not having the race, isn't he? He's not having the race.
Robert is there. And one Triumph actually caught up as well. And that was Broadbridge again. Great run from Stacey, meanwhile, out of the chicane.
Nate dropping back there, so we're going to jump on board with Sean, see if we can get that.
Stacey's a lot closer to Matt Ashford, and she's through again! But
no, it's contact!
Unbelievable! Stacey will not be happy about that! She will not be happy about that one.
Now Sean, can Stacey catch up? Ryan is also very close to Stacey as well now because of that contact between her and Matt just a couple of seconds ago. Nate getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Not a track you want to really corner cut or try and push limits on.
But of course, what you've got to bear in mind between Stacey and Ryan is that Ryan is on the soft tyres, which yes makes him faster on paper, but those soft tyres are only going to be good for another 3 or 4 laps before pit stops have to be made.
Well, the pit window has now opened for those softs as well, which we've got to take into account. Also, Stacey, I think, is a bit quicker than Ryan.
Yeah, she'll definitely be a lot quicker than Ryan once she gets onto the soft tyres. towards
There
the
we
end
go,
of the
from
race.
0.3 to 0.9. Sean's catching up
There you go.
to Matt.
Meanwhile, Philip Harris, he's already got his lead is already 6.5 seconds over Matt Goodyear. So Matt had a better run.
Gone quicker as well.
So Matt's had a better run out of the Casio chicane than Sean, and as a result, Sean's not going to be any major threat down the main straight.
Close is quite quick in that turn one, doesn't he? Matt takes a nice early braking point there and coasts it round, but Treski has retired.
He's retired from the race, so it's
He's not having the race. He's not having the season, is he? Losing his permanency, going to a reserve driver, retiring in his reserve when he's in that reserve spot. He's just falling down the pecking order. It's really upsetting when you see it. But we've got the big winners at the moment. Seattle 7 Nation up 3, Nathan up 3, Cheeseman's Balls up 3. Such a sick name.
Yeah.
It wasn't on track. I think it was in the pits, Jack.
It was in the pits, yeah. It was indeed in the pits, yeah.
Yeah. Basher down 7.
Yeah, not what he would have wanted.
Any other bits? So Stacey just passed into 7th.
Yeah, she just got past. Kai.
Kai's still in that DRS. Oh, he's just out. He has DRS though.
But he's going to be nowhere near being able to make any sort of impact.
There you go, Ryan in the pit. So in that pit window that I predicted earlier.
It is going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out from here. We're a third of the way through the race already. We're on lap 10. And Philip Harris still in the lead.
Any other close battles that keep an eye on. Nate just out of that DRS zone on Sean. Sean just out of that DRS zone of Matt. Matt in that controversial spot at the moment with after having a collision with Stacey.
Yeah, like I say, he's
going to ride a ball with Nate. He is in that DRS zone, closing in on Sean.
Up yellow flag to sector 3. That's that's Ben. That's Ben at the Casio triangle.
Is there any damage?
I don't know! Oh! Collision with Damien! Oh, you've got to watch where you're going! Gotta watch where you're going.
Not what you want to see.
And Damien in the pit as well as a result of that.
5 seconds. Ben's got 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. But here we go. We have Nate closing in on Sean, half a second now. We're going to see a move into turn 1. Sean is pretty quick in this turn 1 though. Does make time up.
Absolutely, and I say, but Nate had a good run at Sean through turn 1 there. Couldn't quite make it stick. So there we go, and look at that, the top 8, all on mediums, yet to make a stop. I would imagine they'll probably make their stop around about lap 20 at latest.
They can push to 22, and not lose too much time. That's if they can make those tyres last, but Ryan has made his scheduled pit, so is what he wants. under a safety car conditions.
Yeah, Anthony Waddington currently in the lead, and we've got Anthony Bauer in second with Arthur Bowler in third and Stephen Harrison in fourth.
We've got Ryan also within that DRS zone of Bodley 1. But 8.5 was the same sort of gap last lap, so I don't think a move's going to get done here, but it'll be interesting to find out if it does, if it goes to that dive bomb. We are a bit early for a dive.
Was I just done some quick maths regarding the Constructors' Championship situation. As it stands, Ferrari won't get the Constructors' Championship today because they'll have outscored Mercedes by 13 points as it stands, but they need to outscore them by another 9 points.
Olsen, hello. How are you doing? How's your evening going? You join us in Japan. Lap 12. We are on board with Nate. Closing in on Sean.
Philip with the 3-second penalty.
Philip.
And Damien's out.
Damien has retired. Yeah.
Oh, he lost it through the S's. That's our second retirement of the day.
Still no safety car there. So my prediction is wrong. I'm no Eddie Jordan.
And Philip.
There we go, Philip with the fastest time. And so
Philip again, another fastest lap. And what I'm noticing on the Twitch streams right now is the fact that you've actually got a clock in the bottom right that tells you how long the stream has been going for.
Yeah, of course. Twitch boss me. So we have been going for an hour and 35. Yeah, we're just going to be with you all night. Leanne Fraser.
Of course.
But Nate still in that DRS zone of Sean. Sean's closed in on Matt. These medium tyres, another 5 laps before their pit window does open. And I love that emote. That's such a cool emote. But a little snap of oversteer from Nate.
And hang on a second. I've just spotted on the. Here we go. F1 race. It's just started to rain.
Yeah, it started to rain. But back here we've got Sean closing in on Matt. Are we going to see a move? Has been this close before, hasn't made that move just yet. So it's going to be interesting if he can actually get it done.
I say Sean's within DRS range of Matt. He needs a good run out of the final chicane. He got a great run out of 130R. Can he get a good run out of the chicane? He's looking good.
Half a second quicker that lap. Matt thinking about going to defensive, then decides not to.
Couldn't quite get fully alongside him, but Matt will be perfectly aware that he's got Sean right behind him.
Jeff's made these softs the last 12 laps, which is an interesting thing. Matt getting a 3-second top it is well.
Fair play to him on that one.
push his tyres to lap 13, so he's probably going to push one more lap. Oh no, he's pitted, don't get on to those mediums. We'll finish on those.
13 laps. Oh, and Ben disqualified for going the wrong way on the.
I think he spun, and then...
There he goes, he's out. That's him. Black flag. He went the wrong way on the track. And that's him disqualified. That's him out of the race. Second week in a row we've had a disqualification.
Sean getting very, very close to Matt there. There's my gasp of was there going to be contact, but there wasn't.
He had a great run out of the final chicane.
Matt's son to go.
Matt trying to cover the inside line. But Sean almost does a right to then. Still side by side.
Sean just losing it there. We know that Sean makes a load of time in that first turn as well, which is...
He almost did a Raikkonen there, getting him on the outside of the corner.
Matt's going to be worried next lap, especially if Sean keeps a bit further back and get a tiny bit of a better run. It wasn't stopped. Oh, that's not what we want to see, Matt. Nate getting a 3 second time penalty. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's not a track that you want to try and push your limits because it's a load of grass and a load of wolves.
Yeah, and because of that, there's not much room for error, but this is not a street circuit where the street circuits there's little to no room for error, but here you've got grass, you've got gravel traps, you've got walls. But even then, like you say, definitely don't want to be making any mistakes.
Then what happened? I didn't catch it on the street.
As he was on the previous couple of laps.
He's not made it stick there, so we're going to stay on board then. I'm feeling a move. I'm feeling that Sean's going to get past him.
There you go. Spun it and got disqualified turning around.
Called it. This game really doesn't like people spinning around, does it? Matt getting the fastest time there, so that was Matt G. What happened there? CR7 Nation just into the wall. Moved out the way for these guys and just spun it.
Oh, that was on the exit of the deck, the corners. He's a lot closer here compared to he's closing in. He might get the slipstream.
Are we going to see a dive, or are we just going to wait until that DRS?
I think he just might wait. Or he might have a run. He might have a run into the chicane here.
Don't want to compromise your exit there.
Sean, there we go. 3 second penalty. Look how he's right on his gearbox. Surely third time's the charm.
Going.
And he's through.
Yeah, there we go.
It was a matter of when, not if.
Love to see though, that was a very nice, smooth move. Been eyeing that up the whole race. Matt getting a 3 second time penalty. sixth now, so looks like he's falling back. Ryan getting a second.
Just a quick update regarding the Formula 1, folks. Bauer back into the lead and Stephen Harrison in 6th. As it stands, neither Mercedes is in the points. As it stands, Ferrari will win the Constructors' Championship today.
Apparently it's just the audio that people can see. I've got the stream up. It looks like I can still see the stream. I can see it on. I've got both devices, so I'm checking both.
Yeah,
but yeah, there we go. Matt falling back.
So yeah, I've still got the stream on my phone. So yeah, it's So yeah, it seems to be okay.
But here we go, falling back now out of that DRS zone.
Yeah, because Sean's starting to pull away.
Yeah, big thing that's happened today is Stacey being spun by Matt, who then dropped 3 spaces. So we've got 3. The pit window is now just open for the mediums.
I wouldn't be too surprised if we see drivers coming in the next lap or two to make their stops.
Yeah, you can push these mediums to 22 apparently, lap 22, before you start losing too much time.
I'll say, if it were me in this position, if it was me in the racing position, I would be going to lap 20.
Yeah, that was the recommended one when I did my little bit of research. But Liam getting a 3-second time penalty there. If it was me, if I was in the racing position, I'd be a DNF by now. That's why I commentate race. But we had 3 events this week, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, we had
quite on track.
Yeah, we had a reverse grid event on Monday. Then we had the Knockout Cup on the Wednesday, and then
Wednesday,
yeah. And then we had a performance-based event just last night.
Have I got that command right?
And normally when it comes to commands, you type in the command and it normally comes up straight away.
There we go.
There we go.
So Monday, Scar Tricks. So Philip won it twice, and then TRR shots. So Dom won it last night. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's just winner, not winners. But here we go. Oh, Sean in that DRS zone of Liam. Half a second on Liam now. There we go, we've got Matt hitting onto those softs, lap 19. During the sprint race, we will put the poll up for driver of the day. Actually, get that poll up now.
Yep, works for me. And we've got.
There we go. If you click that hyperlink, go click P-Think. is our driver of the day.
I say that's great because you've not only got the commentators driver of the day, but you've also got the fans voting for their driver of the day, just like you do with the actual F1 races.
Yeah, I think it might need updating because it. No, actually, I think I got it right. The reserve drivers are okay. I think it'd be the first viewer driver of the day, but Sean, 0.1 second on Liam now. We know he's quick. Little bit of contact there.
So I wouldn't be too surprised if we had everybody else stop to come into the pits. And as I say that, Philip, our race leader, into the pits. Liam and
margin. Oh, there we go.
Liam and Sean almost contact.
Sean.
Are they going to keep racing or are they going to go into the pits? So I'll stick with them to find out.
Yeah, I'm on.
It's Liam in the pits.
Liam's gone into the pits.
Sean into the lead. Matt Ashman in the pits as well. And Stacey as well.
So yeah, lap 20, like predicted.
Sean will be at a bit of a disadvantage here.
Let's see if we can get any moves in the pits. I'm going the wrong way. Liam's still out. But this means Matt's going to be right on the gearbox of Liam.
So from that, it looks like Stacey only lost a couple of positions, if that.
There we go. Nate, the undercut has worked beautifully there. He's in that ahead of his
teammate. Yeah, very well played from him on that one.
Are we going to see TV orders come here? Are they going to be able to race, or are they going to have to let them go past? It's going to be the interesting thing.
I would imagine.
So this is battle for fourth. Whoa! Nate has lost his front left at the back of Liam.
I would imagine, as far as team orders are concerned, I would imagine Matt will need to play the wingman if Nate has a chance of trying to go for the championship.
But I think Nate's going to come back into the pits to fix that. So, comms, it's my name's Steve, and I'm joined by Fraser today.
Yeah, I'm one of the original Talk the Devil commentators. Been here since day one.
And I've been here since 5 weeks. 5 weeks, I think. But here we go. Matt's still not getting past there. Oh, a bit of contact between those two. Nate not going into the pits. I think that was blocked off because of Matt. They're still going out without that front wing.
Sean
has also pitched as well.
And he's only gone down to fourth.
It is fantastic racing. Wheel to wheel, very, very clean as well. Which you love to see. Nate falling back there. So we're going to ride on board with Matt, see if he can get past on Sean. This was the big battle earlier on in this race. But yeah, get your vote in to see who's been your driver of the day so far. Or you can wait and keep it for stream.
Because just like judging driver of the day last week, the way I judge driver of the day for these F2 races is taking both races into account.
Yes, definitely. We've got a couple of votes in at the moment. I don't have the facilities to be able to show it just yet. but Nate was closing in on Matt, lost it in that section then, just because of that lack of front wing. Are we going to see a pit? Surely. Oh no, Nate's still sticking it out. Any other close battles? Sean just over DRS zone on Liam. Oh, we can see him move. Ryan getting a 3-second time penalty there, multiple warnings. Why are people cutting? Like, I would be so scared to spin. But here we go, Sean, right, the gearbox. Oh, something's not right. Did he miss a gear?
It'd be unlikely to make a mistake like that. And Matt had a look.
Something's not right with Sean. Something's happened to Sean. He's I'm on board with him on stream. It doesn't look like he's. There we go, Philip. Loves getting called it. Getting the fastest lap. Something's not right with his gearbox. Surely he's going really, really slow. But here we go, Stacey's right on the back, and Nate does have that front wing damage.
Yeah, I think what's happened is that I just saw an end plate go absolutely flying. Maybe that was an end plate from earlier in the race. But yeah, that is very concerning that Sean has potentially gearbox issues.
Drop right back. I'd love to see what traction control for the next race. Yeah, these are very, very lively cars. But there we go, Stacey right on the back of Nate, who does have that front wing damage. But yeah, Sean's dropped right back. Bit wide there for Nate.
Nate on the grass.
Rahul with a 3-second time penalty.
That was very well played there from Sean, just getting out of the way of Nate and Stacey, making sure that their progress isn't hindered. And I mean, fair play to him on that one.
I'm going to see a move from Stacey.
Potentially.
Eyeing it up.
Well, she backs out of it. Oh, and Nate onto the grass again.
He's really struggling without that front wing. I'm surprised he hasn't pitted. It's beyond doubt that he hasn't.
Was it just a small tweak of oversteer there? Gonna go for it.
There we go, got that drive.
It looks like Nathan braked a lot later there.
But yeah, if you are new here, give us a follow. Helps us grow as a channel. There we go. Stacey again eyeing up that move on Nate. Nate hasn't got that front wing.
Oh, that's one of the Dams races. And it's Rahul out of the Degners.
Oh no, man! I just want him to get a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So upsetting. He's had my back.
But fingers crossed we don't end up with another Ragunathan situation.
go. There's our list of reserve drivers today. Who's taking it? Stacey's still very close to Nate. Riding that DRS zone of Nathan as well. Interesting battle later.
Stacey closer.
Stacey on the outside.
Going on the outside of turn 1.
Going wide, very wide.
Very wide, and there you go, as a result of that.
Doesn't make that move stick.
Very unlucky there from Stacey.
So we've had 2 retirements here of Damien and Trevor.
And we had Ben Cheeseman disqualified.
Ryan's falling back from Nathan there, as you can see, everyone on those the last tyres. Let's see who our big winners are so far. And my accent slipped then. Nate up 3, maybe just up 2 if Stacey can make this stick. Drops back. Doesn't want to lose that front wing now.
Nathan Smith
up 6.
6 places off the start. Oh, and Stacey got a good run out of Spoon Curve. Is she going to have a run into 130R? Slightly. Might have a run into the Casio Triangle. Don't do a Boston Senna.
Backed off there. Keeping it clean. Drive into that swooping left right-hander of turn 1. I wouldn't see him move. No. Tries to sell him. Nate does not move off that line.
Not quite close enough on that occasion.
Ryan's closed it in on Nathan as well, who has gone up 6. Imagine that from the start. Here we go. Stacey's still on that gearbox looking for that pass. And it might happen. They get the 3-second time penalty for going a bit wide there. Bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes. So Stacey can take it a bit easier unless she's there's been contact.
Oh, it's Ryan and it's Ryan and
Nathan.
At the Castle Triangle, and I just said a couple of laps ago, don't do a Boston Senna. I can only imagine they did just that.
There's a bit of front wing damage off Nathan as well, which unfortunately was in 10th.
And look at this, Sean's closing in on this battle between Stacey and Nathan. Nate Davis.
Got back.
Outside of 130, are you kidding me?
He's double!
A 2 for 1, are you kidding me? Nate Davis loses 2 places just like that on the outside of 130R!
Imagine that! Sean, who has just had gearbox issues, is now going to be pushing Stacey. Oh, we can see him move! Got that inside line. He's very quick into this turn 1.
Fernando Alonso, eat your hearts out!
Sean, where have you pulled that one up, boy? Sean, what have you just eaten in that little gap with a broken gearbox? What have you...
Where did that come from?
Where has he pulled that? He saved that. That might be my overtake of this race. That was beautiful.
That was... And I'm normally I'm not a man that's lost for words, but... What?
We're going to keep on here. We've got lap 28 of 30. Are we going to see any more late drama?
That would not surprise me if we did.
Amazing move. We're going to go on board with Stacey again. Because Nate has dropped back, has got that front wing damage. Maybe that's why he lost so much time. A move from Stacey on Sean. It's the closest battle because what happened with Nathan and Ryan, we didn't quite catch it, but it looked like there was contact and a bit of front wing damage going, losing a bit of front wing.
I say that is definitely going to be one for the highlight reel.
If you do see anything beautiful moves on stream, you can clip it, we will save it, and then that will go straight to Fraser, who will add our other media side of things.
Yeah. I said the editing team, they're going to be very busy getting these highlight reels put together, and then once the highlight reels have been edited, they're going to be up on the TOTD YouTube channel at the end of the season. So you're going to have 2 season-long highlight reels to keep you occupied in time for season 4, starting in July when F1 2020 comes out.
We've also got put overtake of the day on our Instagram. It does pop up every so often on Nightbot. If you have a look at that, go give us a follow on there. Also, what should the hashtag be this week? Fraser, I'll let you decide on our latest photo.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Because I definitely think we need to get a photo of that overtake that Stacey and Sean pulled on late round 30. We definitely need to get some sort of we definitely need to get something sorted on that front.
Yeah, it will get put on, but the next photo that gets uploaded, what are the viewers going to be hashtagging on that Instagram? On the Instagram, what's the hashtag going to be? Think of the word. How about hashtag broken gearbox? Just to commemorate the past. Sean's retired!
Sean's out! Sean's out of the race! And detect the corners!
Commentating curse. What's going on? I don't think there's any damage. Maybe that gearbox has just gone.
The gearbox has given up the ghost. The gearbox has given up the ghost. And while that's happened, Philip Harris
has finished.
He wins the feature race. Magritte second. Here comes Liam, coming around the Casio Triangle for the last time in this feature race.
Amazing, starting third. And finishing third, love to see, very consistent. Here we go.
Matt Ashman fourth. And here's Stacey.
Stacey fifth.
And up into fourth on penalty countback.
Goes up to fourth because
fourth on penalty countback.
Nate in sixth. We've got Bodley one here, going into seventh.
Yeah, that's Kai. And he's got John Muir behind
Nathan,
him.
we just missed it. Ryan coming up to finish now. Yeah, Ryan, we missed it. We caught the aftermath of it. He hit me really aggressively and spun me. Yeah.
Make sure you've clipped the incident and send it to the admin.
Make sure you've clipped it and send it to the admin, and then we leave it there on the stream so we don't keep it nice and friendly on this stream. But Nathan's still up 5 places.
Well, the one saving grace for Sean is, despite the fact that he's retired, that he crashed out, that he ended up out of the race, he is still going to finish 10th, so he's going to get a point today.
But there we go.
I've said it on a number of occasions, and I'll say it again. Just those last 2 laps, business picked up big time.
But imagine that, after we said about having the hashtag broken gearbox. If gearbox breaks. But yeah, you guys can vote on the driver of the day today. Just click that hyperlink, give us a vote. You can also so we will have a viewer driver of the day, as well as our commentator driver of the day. So we're gonna have a little break. There's gonna be a change of lobby just because of what happened earlier and people disconnecting. So we will join you back for the sprint race. And that going to be another carnage 21 laps.
Well, I'll say at the end of the day, if the climax of that feature race was anything to go by, we could be in for another classic with the sprint race.
Yeah, people chatting about pass of the day. There's already good talk of that.
That move around 130R, yeah, absolutely. No denying that.
But chat, how have you found the commands? Would you like to see them in F1? And would you like to see them next week? You get to decide. Yeah. Make sure you do vote for your driver of the day as well. We will say during the last lap of the sprint. Yeah, little break between these two. Let those drivers have a toilet break, stretch their legs, make sure they're on top form for
the sprint race. Yeah,
got 4 votes so far. One driver is ahead. But yeah, chat, how's everyone's night going? Let's see how everyone's doing. Let's get this chat popping, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you can also let us know in the chat as well if you've placed your pre-order for F1 2020, because I know I have. I've placed my pre-order for the Schumacher edition of the game. It's been a tradition for me since F1 2015 came out 5 years ago, where every time I've pre-ordered the F1 game, I've always gone for like the best edition possible, just so I could get the so I can get a steel book to add to my collection.
See, I don't think have I ever pre-ordered. I think I pre-ordered 2018, but I got the standard edition. Nathan getting the Schumacher edition, but on download. Yeah, I think I've gone for the download, just because there is the new next gen consoles coming, so you can literally pass 1-to-1 without having to worry about a disc, which is
yeah, that is
so
true.
I'm always scared of breaking my disc. Don't know if you're gonna get the next gens right away. See, I've like put myself in a predicament, because I've now got a PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, so I'm like, do I go PS5 or do I go Xbox? And if I go PS5, it's going to be quite hard to stream this event, but who knows?
Well, I'm definitely going to be going for a Series X. I might get it at launch, or I might wait until just before Christmas, and then I'll get the PS5 at some point in the next year after that.
But here we go. Damien has readied up, so we shall be getting going. He's gone for 100 and 100.
Yeah, but of course, we need to make sure that we need to make sure that everybody retires from the feature race to get the sprint race.
It's a custom grid.
Yeah.
So it should be a fine, even if got 100% race distance though.
But of course that's the feature race and the sprint race.
Yes. Yeah, retire straight away. Because the more people race, the longer people race, the longer that we've got to wait for the sprint race.
As well. さあ今日はどんなドラマを見せてくれるか大変興味深いです。このサーキットの安全記録は特に高速コーナーやバリア付近では至難のことですが、近年模範とされています。この週末ドライバーたちはきっと自信を持ってマシンの限界を出し切って
But people sorting out strategy ready for that sprint. So we're just waiting for everyone. Cars are bobbing about as well at that bottom right again, which you love to see.
フォームラ1を通して一番の高速コーナー、ここでサイドバイサイドのレース展開ほどエキサイティングなことはないでしょう。もちろんマーシャルや世界各国から集まったボランティア
Just waiting for everyone now.
レース開催は不可能でした。1987年にここで最初のフォームラ1グランプリが開催されて以来、このサーキットでは世界選手権らしいスリリングな展開で観客スタンドを最高潮に沸かしてきました。この週末に至るまで
Weather. I can't do weather just because it's dynamic and but it is dry. Imagine me being able to do weather as well. I don't know what I'd do. I would legally change my name to Eddie Jordan.
Yeah, who knows? No, it looks like everybody's readying up now for this to get the sprint race underway as quickly as possible.
So everyone's gonna retire. There we go. No one should be moving. Viewers, hello everyone that is watching. We shall be getting this sprint race going off at a nice little drift there, just in shot. But we should be retiring. Everyone should be retiring, so we should get the sprint race going pretty soon.
Well, we've got to bear in mind it is the formation map after all.
Yeah, you can still retire though. Has anyone told John that we are retiring? But yeah, if you are new, give us a follow. It helps us, our channel, grow bigger and better. Damien in the chat saying can't retire in formation lap, got to wait for the race to start. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, that was my misinformation. Let's see how good these crashes can get in this formation lap.
And Bash is saying can't retire in the formation lap.
Yeah, not
the race start.
So we're gonna wait for the 5 red lights to see who can get the best crash. Front wing damage there.
And oh! There go the armor!
Massive.
Oh! And there's the safety car. Good luck getting through all that.
Ryan's still going. can't retire just yet.
There we go.
There we go. See, one of my favourite saying, my favourite, oh, there we go. Sure, winning that race. Can we have that as a league next year? What, a banger racing league? That would be a good idea. we'll bring that. 60 seconds on the grid to check strategy. Make sure that everyone is ready. Just crashing into everyone. I'm so down for a banger racing league. Might actually win one. Might actually win a race or an event. But yeah, just loading in again, waiting for everyone in. Got a minute little break. Making sure that everyone's got the correct strategy. Should be just a medium run all the way through.
And not.
Yeah, same. We are loading straight back in. Hi, I'm trying to join back in on Damon. But there's our YouTube channel. Go give us a follow on there. A subscribe on there, not a follow. Follow on here, subscribe on YouTube. There we go.
And you can also follow our Instagram as well.
That should be popping up at some point. Don't forget. Oh, there we go. Straight in. Don't forget to vote for your driver of the day in that poll. I will put that poll setting back up. Yeah, that driver of the day on that poll. Go vote for your driver of the day. We will be giving the viewers driver of the day on that last lap. Here we go, we are on. There we go, give our Instagram a follow. There we go, it's popped up. And voted too early. Oh, that's alright, that's alright. That's right, that vote is still there. But yeah, we are on the formation lap. It's 21 lap. Has anyone, this is going to be interesting, has anyone gone for that soft? No, everyone's gone medium, so we shouldn't get any pit stops here.
Yeah, so well that's the thing with the sprint race. The sprint race they normally go for the harder tyre compounds to just driving all the way to the end of the race.
Yeah, definitely. It makes sense if you can make time and not lose time having a pit stop. Then you might as well go for it. We'll go position change so we can see who's our big winner after we get this race start. Make sure you do vote in that poll. We will want that viewer poll. 17 drivers here.
Jack Smith saying I'm joining the lobby. Hey, feel free to join us in the commentary box if you want.
There you go, Matt G deciding to go AI during that formation lap. But here we go, waiting for those lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Oh, 4. Very late. And 5 lights. And no, out of the way we go for the sprint race in Japan. Any big changes so far? We'll go even further back. Oh, we're going to keep it clean in turn 1 again.
Looks like they will.
Oh, who's that going wide?
And as I say, oh, straight to the wall! As I say that,
Matt flying
once again. Matt Goodyear and Justin
taking
Higham.
out Justin.
It's like full course yellows.
No safety car yet, though.
It'll be a virtual safety car if that's the case.
Safety car. I haven't had any update. Oh, it's back to green. We are racing again.
So, like I said, I would imagine
virtual safety.
It was a virtual safety car. We're underway once again. And Williams! And and down. Rahul's been
big crash.
as well.
Rahul. Mad, massive.
Goodness me!
Oh, who's that spun? Oh no, they're back. Oh, Adam going for an interesting line. Four people in the pits. That will be for front wing changes. Full yellows again. I think this is a safety car. I'm not getting any update. I think there is a safety car.
Yeah, it says safety car. It says safety car on my screen. Jack, just make sure your audio is included.
Well, I just caught that chicane as I.
So we didn't get a safety car in that feature. We do have a safety car in the sprint. Messy start, so Rahul and Liam there collecting each other, both retiring, and we had 4 people with damage, which was Damien and Matt, Justin,
and Ben, and then you had Rahul and Liam with that spec. It was Liam that crashed on the exit of Spoon, and Rahul ended up collecting the pieces.
That's not what you want to see, though. That's horrible, isn't it? So yeah, we are on the safety car.
But at the end of the day, luckily, both drivers are okay.
Yeah. This is going to be a drive.
Yep. I think it's going to be very, very close, especially with these TIR guys in this league.
Yeah.
Can we see Philip get another win?
Who knows?
And hopefully Sean without any injury, without any mechanical failures this race.
Yeah. But while we're waiting on, while we're under safety car conditions now, let's just run you through the order of the race so far as Kai is in the pits. The order, it's Matt Ashman in the lead, John Muirhead in second, Stacey, great start from her in third, Ryan up to fourth. Then you've got the future race winner, Philip Harris fifth, Sean sixth, Nathan seventh, and Broadbridge rounding up the top 8, because it's the top 8 in the sprint race that get points. But of course, as far as fastest lap is concerned, you get 2 bonus points for the fastest lap of the race instead of just the one in the in F1.
There we go. We'll give you the point schedule there. So yeah, 2 points for that fastest lap outside the top 10. But under safety car here in Japan. We'll be in Mexico next week. Mexico! I haven't got a set up for Mexico, which is but it will be pretty cool. There we go. So, couple more laps of safety car.
Mexico, my favourite track. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
It's one of those where you predict late lunges as well, which is always fun.
Yeah.
But look how far the back of the pack is, and that shows how much of a pit here.
And Damien's back in the
Damien
pits.
in the pits. I think that going to be a retirement, or is that? 'Cause
No.
It doesn't look like he's got any front wing damage.
I think he's going to be switching back onto the mediums.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh
No.
no! Change of tyres. Oh,
No,
there's
another
a-
set of softs.
Oh. What's
But there we
probably
go, we
happened
had-
there is he's gone on to his featured race softs. I would think.
We are lap 4 of 21. Still under safety car. Matt getting 5 seconds for exceeding track limits.
And Damien spun it again.
Oh no, that's not what you want to see. He's not had the race today in Japan. Retired last race. Spun now. But yeah, Basher left and Basher's reconnected. Don't say Bash. Is Basher AI? Oh yeah, I think Basher's could be AI, or he's not connected. Can't
Oh,
bad.
Captain.
Justin there getting a 10-second penalty. Basher has left the session again, so Basher's car will be AI for the rest of the race, so should surely drop backwards. Damien's in the pits. But if you are joining, welcome to the beautiful community that is Talk of the Devil Racing. You are watching the F2. We do have the F1, our sister league, who are currently racing.
Yeah, they are actually in the closing stages of the race. They've only got a handful of laps to go.
I didn't know CJ spun it on the curb. Yeah, apparently Damien Fraser caught it, safety car in this lap. Yeah, Liam spun it on the curb.
Liam spun it on the curb on the exit of Spoon.
But
yeah, that is really unlucky.
Is in this lap. So we're going to drop down. We'll drop all the way down to Sean, who did unfortunately have to retire last race, pushed his car a bit too far.
Here we go, green flag's out and it's race time once again.
Sure, not getting that best of a restart. Who else is pretty close?
Stacey had a good restart, right on the back of Muirhead.
Yeah, Ryan is there. We'll go on board with Ryan, see if anything can be done here. Plenty of laps left to go as well to see how we can go. And Damien's 3-second time penalty, not having a good race today. Go a bit heavy there from Ryan, bit tiny bit deep. Oh, John going a bit wide there. Let's go, let's see what's going to happen.
Ooh, contact.
Contact between who?
That was
bodily and I am using gamer tags. Sorry.
Oh, almost a spin there from Ryan. That's right. It's whatever. People don't mind gamer tags or names either. Got that.
Sean gets through. Sean gets through with ease. Sean gets through with ease into 5th place. Stacey, your head onto the gravel in at the exit of the Casio Triangle, and Stacey takes full advantage. Stacey into 2nd place.
Here we go, Philip, wheel to wheel. I'm going to see a move to Sean. We know that Sean is pretty quick into this turn 1.
Still side by side.
Almost contact there.
Phil gets through with ease.
This is battle for 4th. Remember, we do have driver of the day, that pole. It will close in at lap 17.
So we've still got about 10 laps left to vote, which will be another like 15-20 minutes or so.
Yeah, Sean, 3-second time penalty. So these time penalties, remember, do add up. Phil has a look there on Ryan. Can't make it stick though. Ryan's going to be very, very sure that that move is there, and that Phil is looking for it.
Oh, and Broadbridge has dropped a number of places. He dropped a number of places.
Yeah, Basher has spun. It looks like yellow in sector 2. It's going again, so not too bad of damage. Oh, we're going to see a move from Phil onto Ryan here for 4th.
what a battle that's going to turn out to be.
Oh, a bit wide from those two. Oh, what's happened?
Badger, he's at the wall. The Badger? I should know, he's on my team.
Matt, yeah, no front wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to need to come in to get that replaced.
Yeah,
and then he comes.
bad.
Oh, and Damien.
Yeah.
Damien, a drive-through penalty. Damien, a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. That took him a while to get that incident sorted.
But here we go. Phil is still in that DRS zone of Ryan. Half a second. Sean's also there as well. We know that Sean's quick.
A little further ahead, though,
you've
you've
got
got.
his engine a bit too far.
But a little further ahead, though, you've got Stacey right into DRS range of Matt Ashman.
Just out of DRS, so we're going to stay on this battle. Phil having a look at Ryan again. Phil looks hungry. I'm definitely predicting a move. Now Stacey's in that DRS zone.
Yeah, fingers crossed we don't end up with deja vu of what happened between them in the feature race.
Ryan, 3-second time penalty. That could drop him back quite far. There we go. Oh, looking on that inside. Bit of contact between all three of those at separate times. Still battling for fourth though.
Yeah, Stacey was just outside of DRS, out of DRS range into the detection zone. That's why she didn't have DRS down the main straight on that time around. But now she's comfortably into DRS range, so she might have a crack at the on the next lap. She is closing the gap.
0.8, not the smallest gap we have. So we're going to stay on board with Sean and Phil. See if we can get this pass on Ryan.
Three-way scrap for fourth place there. And Ryan's
got one and has contact.
That is very rare for him to make a mistake like that.
And spun it as well. After
and
that contact, so Sean is still. So
Phil into fourth, Sean up to fifth now, and Ryan down to seventh, just like that. And Damien, and hang on a second. Damien. He must have lost it on the exit of 130R in the run up to the Castillo chicane.
the closest battle will be with Stacey after this restart. Oh, we've got another safety car.
Yeah, it's another virtual safety car. Oh no, it's an actual safety car. My mistake.
It's an actual full-blown safety car.
That's the second one of the day.
Another safety car, which you'd love to see.
I'll say that's the second one of the day. Oh, and
second one of this race. We didn't get it in the feature.
And the F1 race has just finished. And the fight for the Constructors' Championship is going to continue on to Mexico next week. Anthony Bauer took the win, and it was Dean Barry second, with Arthur Bowler rounding up the podium.
Well,
congratulations to Ryan.
I just... It was Ryan, yeah, I thought so. I just missed it on my screen, so I'm looking down at the stream just to get confirmation. Right, yeah, it's DNF, isn't it? Yeah. Ryan, 5 seconds, yeah, he retired in the pit. Not happy about that spin.
And Sean's out!
Has Sean blown his car again?
I think he's retired from the race as well. My goodness me. He must have retired in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a day to forget for Sean.
blowing his engine last race.
And those issues must have plagued him heading into this race.
So we have 12 runners, so 4 of these unlucky drivers aren't gonna get points.
Yep. Yeah, true.
But we should see the grid close up again. Nathan in 7th still getting points, didn't get points last time because of contact. 7 laps to go before your the poll for driver of the day shuts. So we'll put the poll up so you can vote. Make sure you get your vote in.
So while we're under safety car conditions, we've got Kai into the pits. So while we're under safety car conditions, for those that are joining us for the first time this evening, welcome. You're watching the Formula 2 sprint race for the Talk of the Devil Racing League, which is part of the Total Impact Esports network. It's Stephen Harris, myself, Fraser McKenzie on commentary, and we've got Jack Smith with us in the commentary box as well.
If you want to know, for next season, Jack is one of the managers for an F2, a couple of the F2 F2 teams.
Yeah.
So this will be a great opportunity for you, Jack, to be able to scout out the competitions and see who you want in your teams.
It is good, yes. But that's why I'm being a bit quiet.
Fair dues. Let's say, have you got your eye on anybody in particular?
Yeah. Let's just say they're in the top 3.
Very interesting.
They're on 10 old mediums.
Nathan
3-second
another
time penalty.
Yeah, that's and like you said earlier, Stephen, those penalties do add up.
Love to see that. I forgot his name. Completely forgot his name. Ben just got a wheel. Moved to pedals and a wheel on Wednesday, up in 5th. You'd love to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's interesting here is that we've got everyone from Jeff down to Dave Broadbridge. They're all on soft tyres, so could they potentially be dark horses in the closing stages of this sprint race?
Be interesting because that, like last race, that pit stop window was at 8:2:14, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can get they can get those soft tyres. Their safety car is going to help them.
Absolutely, and Matt Goodyear coming into the pits again. Is it going to be another set of softs? Yes, it is.
Yeah. He's going to go for that fastest lap. You might as well get those 2 points.
Yep. Yeah, because it's a point for the fastest lap inside the top 8 and 2 points for the fastest lap outside the top 8 if it's the sprint race, and it's top 10 if it's the feature race. So Broadbridge and Goodyear should catch up without much difficulty, because the cars are just coming up to the Degner corners now, and then up to Dunlop curve.
Here we go, we've got 5 laps of that driver of the day vote. Make sure you vote and get your opinion across.
Looks like I made a slight mistake as to where Dunlop curve is on the track. The Dunlop curve is actually after the S section and before the Degners. So, my mistake on that part. It looks like the safety car is. Looks like the safety car's got safety. Yep, safety car coming in this lap. It's Matt Ashman, Stacey, Muirhead, Philip Harris, Cheeseman, LeBlanc. Then you've got Kai, Tim, Higham, Nathan Smith, Broadbridge, and Goody. That's your runners and riders for this closing stages of this race. We're on to lap 13. It's race time once again. And Owen Broadbridge
has retired.
Broadbridge already out on the final corner as well.
Don't bring that car out. Don't bring that car back out, please. But yeah, we are racing. We have.
There we go.
Phil, right on the back
of Muirhead for third place. Lap 13, 8 laps to go after this.
Here we go, we've got Bodley one as well. We've also got a battle further back. Well, there's battle everywhere, to be fair, after this safety car restart. Second one of this race. So this is a battle for 5th that we're currently watching. When that gap to Phil goes to .2. Oh, there's a double overtake.
Doesn't quite make it stick.
Yeah, he does. That was a mistake from Ben and Jeff, both going wide, so Bodley one went through. John getting a 3-second time penalty there.
And Phil Harris, he's up into third now. How's about that?
Stacey getting the fastest lap, 1:45.1.
That's going to be a big
Nathan
boost
moving
for her.
up to 10th as well.
That'll be a big boost for her, and she's only 1.3 behind the race leader, Matt Ashman. And like I mentioned earlier, hopefully we don't get a case of deja vu with what happened between them in the feature race. Jimbo, close to Justin, but Matt is right on his gearbox. Oh, we're going to see him move for 8th, and we're going to get a point from that. Who knows?
Close between these two. Stacey is in
1.5
of Matt.
She's only half a second, yeah, half a second behind Matt.
Matt almost sticking it there, doesn't make it stick. Boy, just can't make it stick there. Lifted off, but there we go. Matt has got past. They're still wheel to wheel, neck and neck. Jimbo almost getting past, does get past, going wide though. We saw this earlier with the double overtake, but Jimbo takes it. Oh, wheel to wheel still. Here we go. Oh, we're going to see. Oh, contact! Contact between and. Who's that? Matt spinning. Let's go to our. Oh, come on, John! Here we go. Wheel to wheel here between Jimbo and Justin.
Still side by side, and oh! Bumping wheels there. And Jimbo gets through.
Doesn't get that. Doesn't look like he's gonna make it stick though.
Round the Degmas now.
Stacey is .2 as well.
Right on the back of Matt Ashman, coming up to the hairpin now. Phil Harris.
Jump to it. Here we go.
Phil Harris is coming. Phil Harris is on the back of them. He wants a piece of the action as well.
Out of DRS zone, so we're not going to worry about him just yet.
Of course, DRS won't be available for another lap or so.
I'm going to see a change of leader. But yeah, Phil here will be in DRS when it opens.
Yeah, but of course, you've got to bear in mind, Stacey's going to have DRS as well, so that will cancel out Phil's DRS. And
oh, it's contact.
And there's bullets! Commentator's curse has struck again! Stacey is going to be furious with Matt after this race.
Evening, Scott. How's your race? I didn't catch it. Oh, well, Joe, it's interesting. It's interesting if it's going to be a Matt Ashman win. It's going to be a controversial. It's going to be controversial. Controversial.
Controversial.
If he does win it. It's been. Yeah, there we go. Got my word out.
Absolutely.
Two races. Two.
Joe Newman saying Phil Harris is going to get him. That wouldn't surprise me.
There we go. We've got 6 retirements here in this sprint race. But yeah, Matt has had 2 collisions with Stacey, but she is closing in. Scartrix is there, so Phil will
he's
ride
half a
forward.
second behind. I just had a quick scan of the penalties. Matt Ashman has no penalties, and neither does Phil Harris.
But here we go, we're going to see him move. Basher has left the session. He's had connection issues all day.
Yeah, he's had enough tonight. I don't blame him. But there we go. There's the DRS. Look at the run that he got out of the final corner.
Are we going to see collision with Matt Ashman?
Not this time.
Kept it clean.
And Kai managed to get ahead of Muirhead.
Here we go. I'm going to see a move from John. Also, unlucky, Scott. Remember, we've got vote for drive for the day does close this lap. So I'll post it one more time. It's your last chance to get that vote in. Oh, time Damien out. I'm so sorry. Last chance to vote. Click that, click yeah, you drive for the day. When that lap counter goes to 18, we will get a change. And Stacey there getting past John, who did go wide, so that door was wide open.
Into 4th, cool as you like. Absolutely.
John's still in that DRS zone though, so we're going to stay on board. Let's see if we can get a move. See if we can sneak it on the way back.
Yeah, Muirhead is going to be within DRS range of Stacey heading into heading into lap 18. There it is. Vote for Drive of the Day is closed. And the results.
We will tell you on lap 21. We'll keep that quiet so far. It's close. Very, very close. Can't wait to tell you guys. Stacey closing in. Ben has left the session.
Closing in on Kai for third place.
We'll try and untime someone. Accidentally time out Damien, so I'm going to try and add him back, but also keep eyes on what's going on. Stacey is the closest driver so far to cool. Yeah, can't believe it. Oh,
not quite
Ben's
close
game
enough.
crashed out, but Stacey riding on the back of Kai.
Yeah, fastest lap of the race, 43.2. Laps to go, 2 after this. Stacey's still on the back of Kai for third place. Goodyear gets past Jeff into 7th place, but Jeff's had an incident at the Degners. Careful not to pick anybody up. There he goes.
Nice safe entry, which you love to see. Nice clean racing. If you are new, give us a follow. We are here every week. We will be going on to season 4 with F1 2020.
F1 2020 comes out beginning of July, and we'll be giving the drivers a couple of weeks to familiarise themselves with the game before we get the league racing up and running. But there is going to be pre-season tests without a doubt.
We have some Kai fans in the chat, which you love to see. Is Stacey going to get the move here? No, she's not. She
not close enough.
Chose the early braking there. There's the window there, you could have pushed a tiny bit more. Keeping it clean, lap 20 though. One more lap to go.
And Jimbo's out. Jimbo's out of the race. So we've lost pretty much half the field today.
We're going to see Kai holding this.
Potentially doing a Vitaly Petrov here.
Chat wants it. Chat wants Kai to come third and get that podium.
Kai's got a penalty and Stacey hasn't.
Oh, no way.
Oh, how crucial is that going to be? Of course, Stacey's got 2 warnings. She could end up picking up a penalty as well.
See, as a driver, I'm feeling quite dirty here. I would try and push my fellow racer off just to get that penalty. And this is why I comms and don't. This is why I comms and don't race.
Oh, she had a look. Kai is perfectly aware that he's. Well, Kai's perfectly aware that Stacey's behind
21.
him. Last lap. Here we go.
Oh, John's right there as well.
And what a run from Stacey out of the final corner! What a run she got out of the final corner! DRS wide open! She's going to have the outside line of turn 1! Is she going to make the move, Stitch? Yes, she does!
Yeah, there we go. So Kai unfortunately loses that place. So, your driver of the day with 25% of the vote, 22% of the vote. Whoa, stats are changing. There's 3. Is Matt Ashman, Nathan Smith, and Kai are your 3 drivers of the day. And they've all got equal percentage.
Yeah. So, our driver of the day, with the commentator's driver of the day. Oh, that's a tough one. For me, I'd probably have to go with Phil Harris. He's been very consistent throughout the entire day. He stuck it on pole, won the feature race, won the sprint race. I can't see myself giving it to anybody else.
I'm going with the community in chat. Kai holding off Stacey for that long and keeping it very, very clean is absolutely amazing. So my
massive
driver of the day is 100% Kai.
I'll say massive.
I'm gonna go with the community.
I'll say Phil Harris comes across the line, his 2nd sprint race win in a row, his 3rd win from 4 races. Matt Ashman 2nd, great drive from him. Stacey, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the cooling down room before they head out onto the podium. That's 2 collisions Matt and Stacey had today. Kai 4th.
Do you know what?
Muirhead 5th. Goodyear 6th. Justin's going to come across 7th, and Jeff up into 7th now on their penalty count back, and there you go. That's your top 8.
Do you know who? We're gonna come and I'm gonna try and grab Stacey and Matt. Let's try and get them.
Let's try and get the podium in.
Oh.
Good idea.
Someone adds them. We'll get the podium in. But yeah, if someone could add Matt and Stacey in, let's get their point of view. Nathan had bad wing damage for the last 6 or 7 laps, so he kept going wide and getting warnings and penalties. Yeah, Nathan, you had an amazing race. Are you one of the 3 voters, people's vote of driver of the day?
Invited all 3. If they join, they join.
Nice. Ben, unlucky the game crash, you were 5th at one point.
Oh.
Did get a vote for driver of the day as well, which you love to see. Congrats for going from a controller straight onto to a wheel. Did amazing. Keep it up. I think you can definitely compete next time.
Yeah, it's not letting me get the podium in.
There's 2 on,
I've got.
I think.
Hello. Oh, hello, Stacey. An amazing race. 3rd. Collision 2. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, two collisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure the audio's included as well.
Definitely, yeah, it's included, don't worry.
Excellent.
Quite infuriating, that, isn't it? 2 collisions. Could have gone a bit higher. Same driver as well.
I know. First one, I think our wheels just locked, and I was the unfortunate one to get the worst of it. But I've climbed myself back to P4, so I can't really complain about that one. And then the other one, I just think I broke a little bit later than he did. Got the back of him.
But we
Overall,
do have Matt here as well. Sorry, I cut you off.
That's right.
But yeah, what?
So
Hello.
Yeah,
this'll
but
be-
yeah, we've also got Matt as well. So the other side of the collision. So hello, Matt.
Wagwan.
Gonna talk about the collision. 2 collisions, 2 races. Your point of view?
I didn't even know there was 2. I knew there was one on the sprint race just because when I looked behind, she just like disappeared. So I had no idea. I didn't even know there was contact, to be honest with you. It must have been that light. But yeah, like as far as I'm concerned, I felt like I left room. Don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. I was just sort of driving.
It was just a wheel lock into P1, and unfortunately I got the worst of it and spun. But it wasn't, I didn't get no damage or nothing, man, so it's all good.
Safe. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I mean, like, to be
But
fair,
yeah, both finishing on podium. Which you,
it was just based
amazing
off
job from both.
off Russia. I was trying to give her as much racing stream as possible because obviously, like, to be fair, I thought in her head she'd probably be going for a little send move up the inside, given how close it finished in Russia.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, 2 brilliant races from you guys. Both full-time F2 drivers. Are you looking for that F1? Do you think you can make that step up to that F1?
Me to go first?
Yeah, ladies
Yeah,
first.
Stacey, up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go first. I prefer the F1 cars, 100%. I'm quicker in the F1 cars and more consistent. So hopefully next season I can get a drive in F1. Fingers crossed.
Well, with the performances you've pulled off over the last couple of weeks, that's definitely going to be turning some heads without a doubt.
I hope so. I really do. But we'll see. I'm enjoying the battles with Mashman, you know. Oh.
Yeah, it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch to see you and Matt going wheel to wheel.
Yeah, I wish it was a bit more tonight, but it weren't. But hopefully in the next track.
Yeah, you was clearly much quicker than me. Yeah, felt like I got a bit lucky, but
That's alright. Cool. Congratulations
Both-
on your P2
both
as
it.
well.
yeah, cheers. Bring on Mexico.
Love to see Mexico next, which is quite a divey sort of a place where you can dive into the next position, which so you're gonna, if you can keep it clean, I think it's gonna be very, very close between you two. So we'll go off Matt, like the F1 question.
What she said.
Cool. And so
Like
kept
literally
quiet.
to a T. Like yeah, I know it's easy to say that, but yeah, it's literally like I can drop traction control down to medium, sometimes off on some tracks. Like you just feel a lot more comfortable behind the F1 car. I'm not saying I'm going to be Scar Tricks quick, but you know, I think it's worth at least half a second to 3/4 of a second, which puts you in that kind of realm. But I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. You three have shown the pace today that you can go up to the F1. So yeah, someone that's kept quiet, Philip. No, Phil, how you doing?
Ah, not bad, man.
Two P1s. That's an amazing run, really, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I kind of wanted the fastest lap, but me and Matt were battling for him. So, yeah, the sprint race was harder than the feature race, but yeah, it was a good race. Both.
yeah, that safety car definitely made that race a bit harder as well, because it just adds that uncertainty, doesn't it? Where you had that gap of about 6 seconds, it cuts it right down.
Well, I was never in the lead for that, so I never.
I know you weren't, sorry.
That was Mashman.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
nailed the restarts. Just gonna throw my hand up here. Felt I
I
fucking
couldn't. It
blasted
wouldn't
off
let me
into
put my
this.
foot down. It just wouldn't let me go. I was like, it's not letting me go, lads, and I couldn't put my foot down. It was so annoying.
Yeah, that was well weird. I got like a 2-second lead, and I was like, well, where the hell has that time come from?
This game. All good.
But yeah, same with you, Phil. Same question. F1, do you think you're quick enough to jump up, or do you think you're going to be kept in the F2 for a bit longer?
Well, you never know.
Come on now, guys. Come on.
Come on. Someone's got to not be sportsman. Like, come on.
Nah, fuck it. Yeah, I fucking deserve it. Yes, let's do this.
Love to hear 2P1 podium last week. It's going well.
Oh, I won last week.
Just
as
got
well.
to prove it in Mexico. Oh, you won? Yeah, you won, and then you got podium.
Yeah.
As well, which is an amazing stand. There's 2 races in and dominating, which you love to see. Right, I'm gonna end the stream there. But Kenzie, you want to get a couple of words in before we finish? And thank you guys for doing the interview.
Well, at the end of the day, another fantastic race all round from everybody. Onwards to Mexico.
Yeah, see you guys next week, 8 o'clock.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
See you later.
I killed one.